Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today, I get to share with you this book called Rheebakken 2, Last Stand for Freedom, written by Gregory O. Smith. This is the story of a fighter pilot named Eric who is really good at what he does. He's so good, in fact, that he has been asked to go on a top secret mission to rescue two people from Europe, and those two people hold the freedom of the world in their hands. So this is a huge mission for him. And of course, he has to do this in the sneakiest way possible. But there are always going to be those who are against this kind of behavior and who are out to get him. So his plane is a target all the time. He has to constantly be on his toes and figure out ways to get out of trouble, not only for him, but also for the people that he is trying to protect. And he has a lot of friends that may not always be friendly as the story goes on. So this story launches readers directly into the action. From the very first moments, you're in the plane with Eric and you're trying to figure out how to survive the engine failing and missiles being launched at the airplane. So there's a lot of danger going on in this book, as well as just general action. It is told primarily from Eric's perspective. There are a couple of times when it's told from a secondary perspective to give readers a better sense of what's going on elsewhere. But primarily it is Eric, and he and Princess Alessandra have most of the dialogue and interaction within this book. If you're familiar with Star Wars, there is a very similar feel to Han Solo and Princess Leia's interactions. So they're a little bit tongue-in-cheek romantic, but mostly just funny and a little bit awkward. So these stories that Gregory O. Smith has put together are very wholesome. They're filled with lots of action and positive relationships among people, and this one is no exception. However, this one really does focus a lot on that military jargon, so there's a lot of kind of Alpha Charlie Bravo kind of situation. Also, just the code names and things that go along with top secret missions as well. So for readers who are interested in wholesome stories but that have a lot of action and political intrigue even, this is a really fun story, especially because it does incorporate a lot of those technical words and phrases that you would find in other military kind of reads. So Alessandra herself is 20. Eric is not aged in this book, but as a fighter pilot, he's around that age as well. So it does appeal to upper young adult readers, but its wholesome nature makes it accessible to younger readers as well if they are into the same kind of things. So if this story sounds like a great fit for you, I hope you look for it at your favorite bookstore.